Hi there, and welcome to another Papetti Math YouTube video tutorial where I'm going to be teaching you, yes you, Algebra 1. And we are just in the first chapter of many amazing chapters in this workbook. And if you're interested in purchasing a copy of your own, you could follow the link in the description below. Otherwise, if you're here just to follow along, it's great to have you here. And we're going to continue on with exercise number 2, where we're going to be looking at the formula that's used to convert from degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. So the first thing we want to do is we want to solve that equation for F. So again, we just have the unknown variable here, so we're going to solve this using the steps we used to solve a one variable linear equation in our previous lesson. So the first thing we saw was outside this parentheses, I see multiplication, because remember we're going to take our order of operations and we're going to go in reverse. Do we see addition or subtraction outside the parentheses? Our answer is no. Do I see multiplication or division outside the parentheses? My answer is yes, I see multiplication. So I'm going to divide both sides by 5/9. But we might remember that when we're dividing by a fraction, it's the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm going to actually multiply, to keep it a little bit simpler, by its reciprocal of 9/5. So if I do that, I'm going to get 9/5 times 100, so that's going to be 900 divided by 5, and that's going to give me 180, is equal to F minus 32. And now finally, since all I have is F minus 32, my first step and my last step in getting that whatever was inside those parentheses, isolating the variable, I'm going to take that minus 32 and I'm going to add 32 to both sides. And 180 plus 32 is going to give me 212 is equal to F. And just to show this formula works, we started with degrees Celsius right here because that's in place of C. And it says that 100 degrees Celsius is the same as 212 degrees Fahrenheit, which you might know as the boiling point of water. So this formula does work out to where 100 degrees Celsius will give us 212 degrees Fahrenheit, both of which, on two different metric scales, are the boiling points of water. So now, in part B, we're going to solve the equation for F in terms of C. That means C is going to be in our answer using those same operations. So the first thing we did over here was we multiplied by 9/5. And that's going to be the first step we do over here. So when we do that, our fractions cancel out and we'll be left with F minus 32 on the right. And 9/5 times C is just going to be 9/5C. What did we do over here after we multiplied by 9/5? Well, we got the F by itself by adding 32. So we're going to do that same thing over here. We're going to get the F by itself by adding 32. And again, since this has a C attached to it and this does not, these are not like terms. So we're going to keep them apart as 9/5C plus 32 is equal to F. And just like that, by isolating F, we have now created a formula to convert from degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit. So using this formula, we could plug in a value for F and go from Fahrenheit to Celsius. But using this formula, we could plug in a value for C and go from degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So again, this is just another useful application of why rearranging formulas is important. And if this helped you to see how we rearrange formulas using inverse operations, or the reverse order of inverse operations for that matter, please give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the thumbs up below. You're now ready to go on to exercise number 3 in our lesson on rearranging formulas. Good luck.